We are doing the hard part today, Muay Thai weight cut. It's about 9 a.m. Tito fight is this week. So today is the first day that we're doing the actual weight cut. Right now it's a little bit cloudy, so I'm not sure if we're gonna do the walk like we usually do, or we're gonna probably use the Petchyindee sauna. They have an inside sauna. But it's all good. You guys are here with us. Let's make it happen. Here we go. Let's go. As y'all know, he has his own little spot, his own pad. So had to come down. I'm on the third deck. He's on the second deck. Close enough. All right. Plus, I like to give him his privacy. Yo, this guy's a professional. He carries himself as such. So, you gotta give him a little bit of wings. And I like to have private time with my little brown bottom. What's up, Free? Sleep? Ready? Come on up. What's up? All right, let's go. Ready? How you feel? Not good? Okay, it's part of the game, guys. He has this is what we like to do here. We like to ease up on the food a little bit, a couple days before, and then that last day, we hit the weight cut up, and then we're usually there, a little bit under, exactamundo. Nothing too strenuous though. You don't want to put too much stress on the body, cutting 10 pounds in 2 weeks, or cutting 10 pounds in down 2 days. No, easy. Easy peasy. So I think right now, what's your weight at? What was it yesterday? Huh? 116? Okay, cool. Three. A 3-piece. Got your headphones? I'm ready, son. Yeah, come on. Want me to stand you up and put you in there, or you want to stand up on your own? The machine is on. It's waiting on you. There's no doubt in my mind that Tito's going to scalp this guy. You agree? All right. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm going to keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him, guys. All right, he's doing fine. You're almost done, son. All right, we're almost done with the first round. So I'm going to chop it up a little bit, all right? Training is over, all right? I'm not going to let you guys know when the fight is. You just have to stay locked in, hit that notification bell, and you will be one of the first to know when the fight actually takes place. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the whole day again, right? Or I might just do the fight. It all depends, right? But I will be recording and we'll decide when it happens. But fight camp has been going phenomenal, right? Right now, he's the strongest I've ever seen him. The defense is there. The clinching has gotten, that much better, right? It's going like this. They call it exponential growth. He's clinching with guys that are much stronger physically, right? More experienced and older than him. He's the youngest one up here. So he's getting great work. And it also gives you something, to strive towards, right? I'm clinching with a guy that's 17. He has more experience than me. He's killing me in the clinching. I'm going to get better. I'm going to catch up with him. To me, that was like one of the best things moving to Thailand, right? I remember my first time getting my boots smoked in training by Jai Pit. Shout out to Jai Pit. And I vividly remember it. After the round, I just smiled, right? I wasn't upset. I wasn't like feelings hurt, nothing. I just smiled like, hell yeah, right? It was worth it because now I have somebody that can continuously take me to school. I'm not the only visiting here. I live here now. He's going to take me to school every day. And I know through them ass whoopings, I'm going to get better. And that's what happened, man. So shout out to Jai Pit. And shout out to all the guys at Petchyindee because it's not just one Jai Pit. It's like 10 of them up here. So Tito's getting very good training. And you know how the saying goes, train hard, fight easy. So we got about a good 3 minutes and 50 seconds of his first baking. And then we're going to check weight. Y'all going to check weight with us. And then we're going to see where we're at from there. All right. But until then, I'm just going to continue to chop it up with y'all. All right. If you need some water, let me know. All right. So this is what we also do. Have cold water in there. When he acts, give him some little bit of water, swish it around, but don't swallow it, right? Then you spit it out. Just a little bit of comfort. This fight camp, we did a lot more mental training, right? He was supposed to fight last week, but he got, I think it was strep throat. I don't know if it was strep throat, but it was something that has had his throat, in a bad position. Did you have a fever? He had a little bit of fever, not too much. Not like it has been in the past, but it was a fever, nonetheless. So we had to take off about 3 days of training, so they pushed it back a week. I really appreciate that from them. Some camps, they're all about, okay, let's get him in. They want to use the foreigners as a payday, right? Gambling. But I can tell that these guys actually cared and said, okay, let's give him a few days. We want him to be at his 100% best, so give him another week. And it was like no kind of ill looks, no kind of attitude about it. I can tell that they actually care, so I appreciate that. We're almost done, son. So I appreciate that. So with that extra week, gave him his medicines, gave him his meds, gave him his bed rest, and when he started feeling a little bit better, to where he still couldn't train, but he felt a little bit like he could move around, we watched more fights, right? Brought him up to my room, let him relax, kick his feet up, and we did more mental training, more reading, right? I was able to, instill more esoteric knowledge into him, right? We had a back and forth exchange, so that really helped his mind out. And when he came back to training that first day, when he was rested up and rehydrated, oh man, he killed it, right? So after that, we decided to add in zinc vitamins and multivitamins. Right now, he was taking calcium and something else. I can't remember what it was, right? So we decided to add everything just to help him out, get his body a little bit stronger for the hard roads ahead. Here we go. All right, guys, I'll be back. We're going to come down here. We're going to check weight, and we're going to see what it is. Here we go. I'm going to double jack it up. Raining outside. Double jack it. See if we can speed this up a little bit. Shout out to Petchyindee for the sauna machine. Really appreciate this. Good, Santa Claus? All right, so we just wrapped up the first cut, got down to 116, so we're about three out, so we're gonna go for one more soak, and I'm thinking after that one soak, Tito would be at the 115. That's what we were aiming for, 115 even, go home, tranquilo a little bit, all right, sabay, and then come back, maybe about 334, I think that'd be good, all right, and go ahead and clean it up, finish it up. You can do it, man. You can do it. He can do it. He can do it. Y'all give a thumbs up if y'all know that he can do it. This is the first gym that I've been to that had this kind of sauna. Very high class here, guys. If y'all ever want to come and train in Thailand, you were thinking about a gym to come to, come here. All right? They have very good trainers, very good training facility. And this is the thing, like you don't have to come to Thailand and expect to train in a shithole. That doesn't make the training good. I mean, I think that's a misconception. Like, you see Like people training at the gyms and it's just like filthy and dirty and people think, oh, that's real hard, that's real training. Bro, that's just a dirty facility, all right? Here in Petchyindee, I've trained at over 20 facilities, right? And I can tell you that this is top two. This is top two from what I've seen. I would say the Old Mina Yoten, Phuket Fight Club, and Petchyindee, not in any particular order. But the more that I'm here, I would probably put this one number one. Phuket Fight Club, number two, and Mina Yoten, number three, if I had to choose. But that was maybe in 2018, 2017, 18, even 19. I think I went out there in 2019 also, but that was a hard gym. But the owner passed away, and I'm not sure, I don't even think they're open anymore, but back then, that was a good gym, man. Real military style. Same here. These guys are getting up at 6 in the morning to jog as a team, right? Not only that, you good, son? You need water? Huh? Yes? All right, let me know if you need water. They get up and jog as a team. I remember I was training at Chuatana in Bangkok. I'm not even sure if they're still open, but that was a good gym also. And, you know, everybody was running as a team. Well, you started off as a team, but when you get around the corner, you know, a few of the fighters, they'll start walking because there's no trainers around, right? Here, Phuket Fight Club, you get to the gym at a certain time, you're a professional, you're on a fight team, you know what time you have to run. So nobody's really running together. I don't like running with people anyway, but, you know, they'll run maybe two together, sometimes by themselves. It wasn't really a group effort. But here, once everybody goes starts at the same time. Yeah, everybody starts at the same time. And then, you know, you'll run, but from what Tito tells me, it's like tiers. It's like the fast group, the middle group, and then the last group, right? But they're all relatively close together. And it's a trainer on a scooter in the front. It's a trainer on a scooter in the back, right? So they have them boxed in, so you can't cheat, right? That's really keeping you accountable. And now at this moment in time, there isn't any other foreigners besides Tito, which is a good thing for him. I like it. But if y'all come out here, y'all want some hard training, and y'all want to get up at 5 in the morning, jog as a team, 6 in the morning, come back clinching, pad work, sparring, all that good stuff. Hey, come here, man. It's good work. Tabernacle, and it's a great facility. So this is a spare room. So I'm not sure what the other ones look like. This is just a spare room. So I believe that the other ones have a TV because they have the ports for the TV on the wall, right? Have a nice bathroom that y'all saw earlier, have a balcony, nice king size bed, solo room. Can't beat it, man. Cannot beat it. Downstairs how's the food downstairs? Would you rate it on a 1 through 10? 8? Oh, snap. Is it better than mom's? No? Yeah. He says there's a lot of stores that's around that you can walk to. I'm not sure. What I would think that would probably would be even better for them, this is my opinion, would be if they rented out scooters. I'm not sure if they do, but they do? Oh, snap. Okay, cool. They're already on it. Yeah. You can get you a scooter rental. All right. You want to lift some weights. They have they have a weightlifting facility. Then across, they have like more plyometrics. Plyometrics. So box jumps, rope climbs, right? Kettlebells and all that stuff. So then in the middle, they have the actual Muay Thai. So you guys can't beat it. Grade A facility, and they take care of their guys. The guys are really taking great care of Tito. And then in response, he's able to, give his best. I remember we went to a gym when we first got here, because like I said, we were testing out gyms that we wanted to commit to. And one of the gyms we went to, I'm not saying any names, but he did maybe 1 round, 2 rounds of pads. And okay, let's book him a fight now. He haven't even been running. He just got here. He's been here a week and a half. Let him build up. Oh, he's ready now. All right, let's do this. Let's give him 2 weeks of good training, and then we'll go from there. You know what? I'm cool. I'm cool with the fight. Oh, okay. No. He fight next week. All right, let's do this. Right now, he's at a certain weight. Let's get him down to this weight. I'm going to feel more comfortable. No. He's good at this weight. And therefore, I'm good. Can't do it. All right? You can tell it wasn't about the fighter. It was more about, oh, it looked like he got a little bit of skill. He can keep his hands up on the pad work. Let's get him in there, right? I don't trust that. But here, Petchyindee, they said, okay, he can fight at what weight? They asked me. I asked Tito, you good with this weight? 111? Yes, okay, good. Let's do that one. Okay, we'll give him 3 weeks, okay? 3 weeks, perfect timing. That's how it was, right? And, you know, locked in. I could tell that they care about their fighters, just like I mentioned. And that's what we wanted to do. So, would you agree, son? My man Red. Right now, guys, I'm just talking, man, because, you know, this isn't easy. He's taking it like a champ. So y'all out here with us. Songpan. 2 minutes left. All right, guys. So look, we just weighed in after the first sauna bath at 116. Tito has about another minute and some change. Right, we're about to zip it off right now. About to cut it off right now. Check weight again, and our goal is 115. That way we can get up out of here, go home and chill, and then come back, finish it up. All right, so let's see where we're at. Here we go. All right, we are back for the last and final sauna bath. We just finished up and it was about 115.8. So the goal is to get down, like I said earlier, 115 flat. We're not gonna push it too hard no matter what it is. I know after this next one, it's gonna be close enough to 115. So that way we can go home, let them relax a little bit, all right? Sip 2 small cups of water, all right? And eat 1 chicken breast, like a skinless chicken tender. All right, looks like that. Maybe 1 to 1.5. We'll do that max. Then let him chill out a little bit, you know, and get his mind right. And then we'll come back in a few hours and finish it up. Tito, on a scale of 1 through 10, how important do you think self-belief is in performing well in Muay Thai? 10? I would agree. I always ask you, man, and you can answer if you're keen. I know you got a little bit of strength in you. How are you able to lock in so much during fights? Right? I remember it's been times, bro, where we would go somewhere and the whole crowd seemed to be against you. And you weren't even a teenager then. Right? They were saying, we hope this bad happened to you. Knock him out. You can feel the energy was seething against you, bro. Not only that, the opponent was bigger and older than you. And you were able to take this boy to school. How you able to do that? You don't know? You don't know? He doesn't know, yo. Y'all might think I'm joking around, but I'd be very impressed with that, right? Because, you know, sparring is one thing, because, you know, you're safe. You can always, all right, sabai, relax, you know, but fighting is completely different, especially to be able to, you know what, I'm about to go to a different country, right? I haven't even started shaving yet, but I'm gonna believe in my skill so much that I'm gonna climb over these ropes and I know I'm gonna do good. I know I'm gonna do phenomenal. I know I'm gonna win, right? I know I'm gonna be strong. To have that mindset as a kid, it's outstanding, son. And you know what the good thing about it is that way of thinking is implemented into your psyche. It's in your subconscious mind. Do you think there's anything that you can't do? You don't? Like even with your YouTube channel, do you know that it's gonna grow? You know that it's gonna be a success? I know it too, right? And guys, that comes from just an uncanny belief in self. He said, you just heard him just say it, right? He'll tell you, like, you can do Muay Thai, you can train it, but when it comes to fight, if it gets like the pressure's on, are you gonna barbecue or you gonna mildew? I remember I used to always ask, man, if I take a real good shot, you know, how would I react? I would always think that. And I remember, I don't know, maybe my, I think it was my second fight on Max, right? It's not on the internet anymore because that's when you had to actually pay for it. But I won first round, Second round, I think I won too, but it was close, right? This guy was big. He was a big Thai, big dude. And going into the third round, I said, all right, I know this is my last round. I'm about to push hard. I'm about to go forward just to make sure that it's not even no question that I won this fight. So the round started. He kicked, I catch, I punch. Boom, he fall. I'm ag now, I'm crunk now, I'm hyped. Referee let him up. I come forward again. I throw my elbow. I miss. He spin. Boom. Catch me right in the nose. Right. Broke my nose. And I just felt a good shot. It was like a thoosh. Right. So, nose started bleeding, but I'm still coming forward. It actually, what I said to myself, I still remember. I said to myself, like, okay, yeah, now I'm in a fight. That was my initial thought. Come forward. Keep going. Long story short, the referee stopped the fight. They sent me to the corner, checked on the doctor, and the doctor stopped the fight. And I was just like, I wasn't dizzy. You feel me? I wasn't like backing up. I wasn't, nah. But that's what they do. Sometimes they call it. And that was the first time that I actually took a real good shot. You can see it right there. So I think my nose was broke. They gave me 18 stitches, something like that. 18 to 20 stitches. But that's besides the point. The point was, I took a good shot and I didn't fold, right? I was able to prove it to myself. And I think that can be looked at in life, right? That's why I would say fighting, it tells you so much about yourself. It's gonna tell you when the pressure's on, what will I do? Will I barbecue or meal do, right? Will I hold them or will I fold them, right? It's gonna tell you, if the crowd is against me, am I going to succumb to the pressure of the crowd being against me, or will I stand up to it, right? These are all things that you learn in fighting, right, that you use in real life. That's why I really, parents say, oh, I'd rather put my child in something because Muay Thai is so dangerous and that, but it builds your child up for the future, right? As a father, I know one day my day is going to be gone. I'm going to be going up to yonder. But, I know that when it's my time and I leave, I know that I've given my kids, especially Tito, something that can strengthen them up when life gets tough, right? Martial arts, not only martial arts, but Muay Thai in particular, because you have to fight, right? You have to stand up to your fears. You got to be courageous. You got to be brave and strong if you do this sport. Not only for the fighting, but to even prepare for it. That takes an extreme amount of discipline, right? He told you in his last video, I don't know if you saw it, but in the stream, a guy asked, tell me about Muay Thai, tell me about your training. And he said that I train this amount of hours, right? I go to sleep at this time. I eat this, I take these pills, vitamins and all that stuff because, I have to have a strong body just to even have the ability to get into the ring, right? That's a huge form of discipline to be able to get up. Only thing when we wake up in the morning, what time you wake up, Tito? 4:49? 5:41? 4:49. 4:41 is crazy. I guess because he hits the snooze a couple times. Okay, he takes a shower. 4:41, that's a different number. I don't know. Anyways, I'll call him up because like you said, you saw, we live in different, he live in his own condo, I live in mine, right? I call him up at 5. All right, I'm already up. Good to go. He'll come downstairs, get his little breakfast, take his vitamins or whatever, and he takes a grab to the gym because they start their run at 6, right? Think about that, gang. Most kids at 14 years old, they don't even make their own bed up, right? So for him to have the ability at this age to be able to lock in and be disciplined enough to wake up in the morning on his own, make his bed up, take his shower, come downstairs, eat, right? Get on the grab. I believe you're like one of the first ones here in the gym. It's the first ones here in the gym, right? The other guys, they stay here, so they come down a little bit later. So he gets here maybe, I would guess, he leave the house at 5:30. You get here about, what, 5:50, 5:45? It's dark, right? Walks into the gym, laces up his own shoes. He's here on some dolo, talking to the spirit, talking to God, right? But just imagine that. Imagine the things that they can do if they've been doing that since 14. He's not going to fight forever, right? But the ability to say, this is what I want, this is what it's going to take, right? And this is what I'm going to do. There's nothing that he can't do, yo. Yeah, you can have some water, man. So this is what we do. We give him a little bit of water. All right, guys, so that's it for this morning's weight cut session. All right, we're gonna go back home. We're gonna chill. I don't care what he weighs in right now. He deserves a break because, you know, he's been at it for 3 baths at 20 minutes, so about a good hour. So we're gonna tap in with y'all guys later. That's the end of the video, man. We appreciate y'all. Tabernacle. We'll see y'all next time. Peace. Tastes like heaven? It don't? All right, so we got this 1 piece of skinless chicken. Chicken tender. 1 cup of water. Was it 2 cups or 1 cup, babe? 1 cup of water. All right, we're at 115.9, 115.8, somewhere around there. Rest up a little bit, then head back and finish the second one, and we're done. You all right, Free? That don't taste like heaven? What you think, babe?
I think it does.
I know it tastes like heaven. Just imagine it as a taco.
We're going to the taco buffet.
Ooh, the taco buffet, man.
You want to go to the taco buffet?
Imagine like a big piece of fried chicken that we're going to eat. And what you want that drink to be? Kool-Aid?
Hey.
That's what he said. He said, next time we get a package from America, can you make sure there's some Kool-Aid in there? I say less, God. After this, we go downstairs, watch some mukbang videos. You are? All right, man. Kick your feet up, man, and then relax. Put that Earl on and chill.